audience member, you only see the actors and the smoke and mirrors. As a member of the technical crew of a show, your job is to create the atmosphere around a show. To explain the parts of the technical crew better, I am using the production of Hair I am currently participating in. The first thing we always do is design the set. The main set designer sits down with the director and they talk about the vision of the show. From there, they develop a set of plans together to build the set that was designed using whatever supplies are necessary. We've used wood, Christmas lights, flashlights, fabric, wheels, and plastic sheeting on sets, all to create the necessary scenery. In this particular theater, we have to staple carpet to the bottom of our set pieces so they don't scratch the floor. After the set is built, we paint all of the pieces. This set in particular has some extra design on certain pieces that were hand-painted by one of the tech crew members. All of this can only do so much to set the mood though. That's where lights come in. The lighting design for this particular show was created by the director, but for most shows it is created by a lighting designer. The lighting board differs by the theater. The lighting board for Hair combines a computer with the board to create complicated cues that add to the ambiance of the scene. This initially takes some work to set up all of the cues, but during the show, the cues are much easier to run. On other boards, you must manually set sliders for each cue during the blackouts. In addition to the overhead lights the audience can see on the ceiling, there are lights behind the platforms that light up the walls behind the stage. This lets us create backdrops without the use of actual drops. In theaters with what is called a fly system, there is the ability to drop backdrops from the ceiling behind the actors. From here, we move to sound, my favorite part of tech. The tech part of the sound of the show is mostly dealing with microphones. In Hair, we are running 15 microphones for the cast and the volume for the piano. Before the rehearsal, we have to distribute the microphones and test each one to make sure they are working. Some of the microphones are more difficult than others. They will work sometimes and not others, buzz over the sound system, and do other unexpected things. We have to troubleshoot all of these things during the show and rehearsals in real time. The board consists of sliders and knobs and buttons for each microphone we are using. We have control of the volume of each microphone as well as the balance of the whole show. Keeping track of the balance of everyone on stage takes focus and knowledge of the show. Tech crew is my favorite part of theater. In my eyes, it is so much more interesting to be backstage making the magic happen. You get much less credit that way, but the job is rewarding enough without it. If you ever get the chance to be on tech crew for a show, take the chance. You won't regret it.